Hey, Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Andrews, this is Eddie with Multi-Man Services. It's good to meet you, Mr. Andrews, and I wanted to say thank you for having us out here. I wanted to briefly walk around your home with you to kind of explain what we discussed, what the game plan is, and what the proposal kind of includes and doesn't include. So it looks like this side of the house has already been replaced with decent gutter screws, so we're not going to mess with that. And if you wanted for us to remove any of these antennas, the wiring, the roof tune-up will include pounding down those nails that were holding the wiring in place, sealing those up. And over here on the front, we're going to back out the bad drywall screws and then put in a proper rubber grommet screw in that old hole and move over the bracket, put in new updated screws all throughout the whole perimeter of the home. This will allow you to have peace of mind that your gutters aren't going to need to be replaced for a long time. They're structurally sound. They're not rusting. You have a good aluminum original gutters. But if we're going to put some love into your gutters, we might want to clean up the miters and the seams there. So there's a little bit of labor involved in doing that, but it's worth it in the end. Right now the sun is not allowing us to see the full view of the roof, but you do have a lot of algae and a lot of moss developing over the years on your shingles, and that would be a good idea for us to get that cleaned up. Now, after you do a cleaning on your shingles, I'll include some photos so that you can appreciate what before and after of a roof cleaning will be like. You're gonna want to rejuvenate your shingles, because anytime you do a chemical cleaning process on petrochemical oil shingles, it does further accelerate the drying out phase of your shingles. You originally had me out here to look at the ridge caps. You were worried about some pitting or delamination in the gravel or the aggregate that's in the shingle. Fortunately, your ridge caps are good enough. We can save them, but to rehydrate them and keep them the way they are, we're going to want to reintroduce more oils back into those ridge caps and the entire roofing structure to prevent it from getting any worse and weather properly throughout the years. So that's our best suggestion there as far as the roof. We want to continue to go do all the roof tune-up photos that we showed you during our assessment. And then we discussed putting in the gutter sticks. That would be all throughout your home, over every gutter, and we're going to make these holes bigger on where these downspouts are and put in the gutter sticks there. We're going to want to clean out all your gutter systems. Pretty full of a lot of mold and not mold, but like mud, shingle, gravel, twigs and stuff, a lot of pine needles. So we're going to get the gutters cleaned out, make the downspout holes bigger, put the gutter sticks in. You probably got a lot of irons in the fire trying to figure out, well, what do we tackle here? But I do want to remind you that if you were to probably replace your gutter system on a house like this, the gutters surrounding the perimeter of your home, you're easily looking at $6,000 plus. And then to replace your ridge cap on your roof, the first number that comes to my mind would be somewhere between $2,500, $3,000 to tear all that off and do it properly to not damage the roof and color match your shingles. So it's really good news that we are able to keep your current ridge cap on your roof. That doesn't need to be messed with. But like I said in those photos, things are starting to dry out, and we want to keep things hydrated and happy and supple, like you would every night when you put your rejuvenating cream on your face or when your skin feels dry. That's what your roof needs. It needs a little love, a little maintenance. So check out this informational video that kind of explains how other homeowners have benefited from preventative maintenance and what their thought is. And we've been around for 6-7 years now. I've been a dealer with RoofMax for about 5 years now, and we have lots of happy customers throughout the country. We're the fastest growing roofing company and the highest rated company in the nation right now. So we're proud to say that. I'm very happy to be a RoofMax dealer and assist you in all of your home maintenance needs. If you have any questions about the bundles and the packages, don't hesitate to call me or come out and meet me at my home, and we'll sit down and talk about the options for you. My name is Eddie, owner-operator. I'll be on the job the entire time. The process is taken care of with me and a few of my helpers. Look forward to working with you. Take care, Mr. Andrews. Bye-bye. Hey, Mr. Andrews, this is Eddie. I just wanted to film this quick video to let you know that I was able to come up here and take a look at the status of your gutters. And it's kind of like your home, bad drywall screws. So we're going to need to remove those, update them with the hex head, proper screws. This gutter does look like it is a good candidate for our gutter guard, but we're going to have to clean it, do a couple minor repairs to the gutter, and while we're out here, encouraged to get the roof cleaned here. So something that we can take care of. Proper maintenance of your roof would allow for the paint to not look dirty, and it'll last longer. So you can kind of see how dirty it is over here. It wouldn't need to be an entire roof cleaned, but we can clean this section here that's getting really bad, get the gutters cleaned out, make the repairs, put the gutter guards in, trim back a few limbs here that are encroaching on the building, and should be good to go. So that's all I got to say about that, and that should be a good solution for your gutter guards over here. Just looking around, I'm looking at a number of areas where the toboggan brackets have broken off, so we'll have to get those updated and replaced. And now that we're back on the ground here, we can see an example of a lot of overspill issues. Water splashing back onto the building can cause mold. Got a lot of algae growing. So we do have ways to get that cleaned off if you'd like. Get this outside of this gutter cleaned up if you wanted. But the repairs and the guards is what we'll give you figures on.
Yeah, we built this house. It was built in 2001. The shingles were actually, I think, 40-year dimensional shingles, but I would have never left them on anywhere near 40 years because they were just getting so unsightly. It lost any sheen it had. It was very dull, and Roof Max, when they treated the roof, that all went away, and the shingles looked like they did, to my memory, the day they went on there. They did retreat the roof. You know, we're 6 years past the first treatment and 1 year past the second one, and this roof's now 21 years old, has seen some horrendous storms unfortunately come through here, and yet my roof still looks like it got put on a few weeks ago versus 21 years ago. The new type of shingles, they don't put the same quality of materials they used to in them, and they begin to dry out. And as I understand, this is some oil-based product that revitalizes the ingredients of the shingle itself. Roof replacement's messy. You get debris in the yard, sometimes things fall off the roof and damage plants, decks underneath, and accidents like that happen. This was none of that. This was one or two guys up on the roof for part of a day. No mess, other than the fact the roof looked a lot better. You wouldn't even know anybody was here. The reason that I decided to rejuvenate it versus replace is, frankly, it was a fraction of the cost and much more efficient to get it done this way. Anybody that asked me, I would tell them I think it's worth it. We're 6, 7 years farther into the life of this roof than I would have allowed it to go, and it looks to be like it's got a lot of life left in it. I'm very pleased that I'm hopefully not going to be replacing the roof anytime soon.